discuss about 10th class physical science. Topic is human eye and colorful world. So everyone known, so our eye is the sensational organ. So here we discuss about the eye part. Okay, so eye is the most important sense organ. So we can see objects and color world our us. Next we discuss about the basically so how to working of eye lens. So how many types of components are there inside an eye. So basically first of all, so we are seeing the human eye. Okay now. So first component, basically we discuss about the component we discuss. First component, the eyeball. Eyeball is nearly shape, spherical shape and covered, very sharp cover. So here that we can observe very protective membrane, that called is cornea. So first of all we are observe the cornea. It is the very spherical shape and sharply covered. And behind the cornea we are observe one liquid. So their place filled with liquid. That liquid is here aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. And we can observe another point. So aqueous here and cornea you can see. Next behind the aqueous humor we can take the here crystalline of lens, so which is the responsible for the image formation. Okay, in between cornea and the lens we can observe here it is the lens, observe aqueous humor. Next another point also you can observe here, it is the cornea is the protective membrane, that called here cornea, and in between we are seeing aqueous humor. Here we can see lens and aqueous humor. In between, so we are have the one component. So that component is iris. Okay, you can observe here irises. And the iris which have in center one hole, so that hole is the pupil. So we are here seeing it is the pupil and this is the iris. Okay, and you can observe here it is the ciliary muscles and this is the connected so it is the, so we have this get the components retina and these are all optical nerves. Okay, so next we can discuss about individual components. So first of all we are doing cornea. Already you know everyone cornea is the eyeball, so it is a very sharply curved surfaces and it protected membrane of our eye. So this is the in front area of our eye, and outside we are seeing is directly, and behind the cornea so we can see aqueous humor also. So it is a liquid, and behind the aqueous humor so have the lens. Okay, so lens means it is the main responsible for duty. Here lens can form the images. Okay, and in between aqueous humor and lens, between, so we are getting one membrane, that is the here iris. Iris is one colored ball, it is a colored, and the iris has a small hole, that is the pupil. Okay, small pupil. It is the pupil appears the black. Why? Because So when light rays fall on that block color, it is totally obscured. So no chance to retrace it back to the outside the eye. Means it is totally obscured. And we can see another one is also there, that is the retina also there, and optical nerves also there. So first of all, we discuss about the iris. So what is the importance of iris? You can observe. So here iris is the controlled the light intensity through pupils. Okay, we are getting the more light. On the times iris makes the contracts of pupils, and it is does not allow the or not going to the light direct to the eye. It is stop the eye, so that iris can control, or it is makes the pupils contraction and light not going to into the eye. Okay, next we are observe when you can see the dull light or low intensity of light you can observe. So on that area iris makes the pupil expand and allow the light into the eye. So when you are getting low intensity of light, on that time iris makes the expand of pupil, and we are getting excess light or bright light. Okay, on the time iris makes the contraction of the pupils and it does not allow it not go to into the eye. So it is control light intensity. Which one? Iris. So iris enables pupils to the various operator, and it is can controlling the light intensity, higher light and lower light. So that you can control the iris here. Okay, these are main importance, iris and pupil we can observe. And aqueous humor, cornea and lens. Lens is the form of image. Image form is main responsibility to lens. Okay, so here we can observe, and we can see here another point is retina. So retina, which purpose we can use? So retina means we are getting the images on retina. When light rays fall on eye lens, so that rays refracted and it give the images at retina. Okay, here distance between the, so we are observing here distance between lens and retina is 2.5 centimeter. Okay, suppose we are seeing here, we can observe, so in various position of the objectives, but we are getting the same image distance at any time. So we are seeing the long distance objectives or closer distance objective, in between distance of objectives, but we are getting the always images form on the retina only. How it is possible? How can you getting the images at constant images distance? So here you can observe now, already everyone refraction. So in this refraction area or reflection area, so we can see different position of objective placed on principal axis. We are getting different positions of images, but we want constant images or constant image distances. We can change the focal length of the given lens. So the lens can be depending on nature of the material or radius of curvature. Okay, so focal length can be changes. We can change the material nature. So the focal length is depending on nature of the material and radius of the curvature. So that's why we can change the focal length. That purpose we can use the different type of lens or radius of curvature. We have changed the radius of curvature, so we can get the constant image distances on the retina. How it is possible? How does we can eye lens changes its focal length? So here you can use the another concept. We can use the here another concept. This is the ciliary muscles. So we are seeing these ciliary muscles. So it is the main role. So change the focal length of the eye lens. So now we can see here ciliary muscles helps to change the eye lens focal length. How it is I change the focal length? So here we can observe. So we can see the long distance of it. When you are focused, long distance objectives, when you see the long distance objectives, ciliary muscles can strain, cannot strain, it is relaxes, and the focal length can be maximum. So how much focal length? When the objective is distance, which distance is there, so that distance amount of is the focal length of eye lens. Means the ciliary muscles are relaxed, focal length can be maximum. So that's why you are clearly, or we can see the objective of image on retina very clearly. Means ciliary muscles are relaxed. So that's why focal length can be maximum. When we are focused on long distance objective, long distance objectives. Okay, now we are seeing the nearer or closer objectives. When you focused on the closed objectives or nearer objectives, so the ciliary muscles are strained and it can change the radius of curvature or change of focal length of the eye lens. We in this area, the focal length of eye lens is decreases, that called minimum. Okay, so now we are getting again images on the retina. So due to the change of focal length of eye lens, so we are getting the very clear and clarity images on the retina. Means the ciliary muscles are key role, can change the focal length and radius of curvature of the given eyeball. Okay, so here eyeball or eye lens you are observed, muscle can be changes. So long distance objective you are focused, so the focal length of the given eye lens is maximum. So we are getting clear and clarity images on the retina. Okay, next we are observed same like closer objectives or near objectives also you can do. So the focal length is minimum. Why? Ciliary muscles are strained and adjusted or changed the focal length of the eye lens, and we are getting same images formation on retina where observe Nana. So ciliary muscles can change the focal length of eye lens. So here you know everyone. So when you are seeing the long distance objectives, the focal length is maximum. When you are focused on the near objectives or close objectives, the focal length is minimum. Okay, this process means the changing of focal length either increases or decreases phenomena is called accommodation. The process of adjusting focal length of eye lens is called accommodation. Okay, so here we can observe, suppose it is the maximum and minimum you are observing. So maximum focal length and minimum focal length based we are getting the images on retina. Suppose we are seeing very close to your eye, the objective is placed very close to your eye, so the ciliary muscles does not work and you cannot get the formation of images on that retina. It is not adjusted, it is adjusted the focal length of eye lens. So that's why always when we are seeing the nearer objectives or long distance objective, the focal length either maximum or minimum, not behind the maximum minimum. Okay, so we are not getting the images on the retina. Okay, so next we can discuss here eye lens form. Here always eye lens can form the real, inverted and diminished images. So image is real, inverted and diminished. So always we are getting real, inverted and diminished images formed. Okay, next we can observe here. So generally here always we can know everyone, retina is the delicate membrane. It have the totally 125 millions of receptors are there. Okay, so the receptors have two types. One is the rod, another one is the cones. Rods and cones. Okay, here we can observe. So generally cones is identify the color. Cones identify to the color, and rods identify to the intensity of light. And so generally, you know everyone, okay, here rods and cones are there, means 125 millions of receptors are there, that is the rods and cones. So here rods are identified to the intensity of light and cones are identified to the color. Understood the point, Nana, here? So generally you can know when these two are observed, rods and cones are observed, this can transmit it to the optical nerve. That optical nerve too can go to brain. So we are getting perfect shape and sizes of images on retina. Okay, these are here structure of human eye. So again we can observe here. So retina, optical nerves, cones, rods, and iris, pupils. Okay, pupil means here always blocked. It appears blocked. Iris is the controlling pupil, and retina is the always formation of images on that area. So main here you can remember for examination purpose. Okay, so what is the use of rod, what is the use of cones, or all the components they are asking, and which image they can give. So here you can observe, so always the image is always rear, inverted, and diminished. Okay, so next ciliary muscles use is changes the focal length. When the focal length can be changes, we are getting image distance is always constant. At various positions, the object is placed in front of the human eye. Okay, long distance, short distance. And we are getting the aqueous humor, cornea. Cornea is the main protective membrane. Okay, Nana, it is the eyeball. It is a very spherical shape and curved shape. It is protective to the total eye. Okay, so these are all the structure of human eye and component, basic components of eyes. You remember always this one, and what is the uses of the all the components. So already we are getting the maximum and minimum focal length based on. So we are get the images or formation of images on the retina. So how can you find out the maximum and minimum focal length of the eye lens? Okay, so how can you find out? So what is the maximum and what is the minimum focal length? So when the object is placed a long distance, or we are focused on long distance objectives, okay, ciliary muscles are relaxed, so eye lens focal length is maximum. So that's why first of all I am taking the long distance objective. Okay, long distance objective place. Here it is the eye lens. All the rays, parallel rays are fall on the eye lens. After refraction, so we are getting point side images at retina or on retina. Understood the point? It is the, you are focused on the long distance objectives. When you are focused on long distance objective, the ciliary muscles are relaxed and it gives the maximum focal length. Okay, it is the lens. Okay, objective. Okay, where is the objective? Infinity distance. Okay, images form. Where is the images form? Between the 2.5 centimeter. Between the lens to retina. What is the image distance now? 2.5 centimeter. So how much it is the? It is the 2.5 centimeter. Distance between the what and the lens, eye lens to retina. Distance between the eye lens to retina is image distance, that is the fixed 2.5 centimeter. Now we can find out the focal length. Okay, we are clear. Object is infinity distance. Image is formed on retina. So now we write objective distance. Object distance u equal to minus infinity. Sign convention must and should. So where is opposite to the incident ray direction. That's why we'll take the negative sign. And image distance V equal to 2.5 centimeter. It is the plus. It is the along the incident ray direction. Now we can take the lens form. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Okay. Now we have find out the focal length. Okay. Maximum and minimum focal length we have decided. So how we are getting maximum, how we are getting the minimum? Based on that, we are seeing the or focused on the objective where long distance. So now 1 by f is equal to 1 by v means 2.5. Okay, minus 1 by minus infinity. So 1 by f is equal to 1 by 2.5. So f is equal to 2.5 centimeter. So it is the maximum focal length. It is the max. So already maximum focal length we are getting. Right now we are minimum focal length. How we are getting the minimum focal length? Again I am taking the eye. So here it is the eye lens. It is the retina. Okay. So now we are closed objective. Closed objective means we are placed least distance of distinct vision. Least distance. That least distance is where how much? 25 centimeter. It is a healthy human height. Least distance of distinct vision is 25 centimeter. So I am placed the least distance area. Okay, it is the very close to the objective. So the rays are fall on the eye lens. After refraction, we are getting the point images at retina. Okay, so we are known it is the closer or near objective. It is the close or near objective. Earlier we are find out what a name long distance. Now we are taking the or we focused on the closed objective. Closed objective means minimum distance. Least distance of distinct vision of human eye is 25 centimeter. On that area object is placed. So the light rays are fall on eye lens. After refraction we are getting the point images on retina. So always, so this lens can give the real, inverted and diminished images. Okay, now we are taking a u is equal to 25 centimeter. Here it is the image distance fixed 2.5 centimeter. Okay, so now writing here object distance u equal to minus 25 centimeter and image distance v is equal to 2.5 centimeter. Okay, now we are find out the focal length. So lens formula 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Now substitute the value 1 by f equal to 1 by v 2.5 minus 1 by minus 25. Okay, so it is the objective distance, it is the image distance. 1 by f is equal to 1 by 2.5 plus 1 by 25. Now I am writing here 1 by f is equal to 10 by 25 plus 1 by 25. 1 by f is equal to LCM of this 25, 10 plus 1. So 1 by f is equal to 11 by 25. F equal to 25 by 11. Okay, calculate this. We are getting 11 1 ja, 11 2 ja. So 22, again 30. So again 2 means 22. Okay, so here point. Okay, 22 means 8. So 7. So now f is equal to 2.27 centimeter. So this is the minimum focal length. This is the minimum focal length. So here observe, earlier we are getting 2.5 centimeter. Earlier we are getting 2.5 centimeter. Right now we are getting 2.2 centimeter. Okay, that's why it is a minimum. Why? Because compared to earlier, it is a low value, less value, 2.2 centimeter. Okay, so this is the minimum, and earlier we are getting maximum. We are comparison when we are placed the objective or focused the objective in long distance, we are getting the maximum focal length. When we are focused the objective very nearer to high, so we are getting the minimum image, minimum focal length, that is a 2.27 centimeter. So in between we are getting always images, means the focal length either 2.5 or 2.27. When you are seeing the, or when we can focus the long distance objectives, when you are focused on long distance objectives, the focal length of given lens, means eye lens focal length is maximum, that is 2.5 centimeter, and we can focus on near objectives. So this is the minimum, the focal length is decreases, that focal length is how much? 2.27. So we are getting the two values, maximum and minimum values are there. So you can see now here, one is the 2.27, another one is the 2. Here we can see if the position of objective, is between infinity to least distance of distinct vision, least distance of distinct vision, that is the 25 centimeter, and infinity. In between you can see the any objectives, the focal length can be adjusted by ciliary muscles. So between 2 to, so means the code here 2.27 centimeter to 2.5 centimeter. So the adjustment of focal length in between 2.27 centimeter to 2.5 centimeter, we are getting the clear and clarity images form on retina, or we can observe perfect shape and sizes of the long distance, means infinity distance of objectives or nearer distance of objective. So that's why we are always remember the focal length of eye lens in maximum is 2.5 centimeter, minimum is 2.2 centimeter. In between the focal length is adjusted, we are getting the infinity distance of position or long distance or nearer distance of the objectives. We are getting the clear and clarity of images formation on retina. This process means what? Ability of eye lens can changes. Okay, ability of eye lens to change its focal length from maximum to minimum is called accommodation. What is the accommodation? Ability of eye lens to its change of focal length from maximum to minimum is called accommodation. What is the maximum focal length? Maximum focal length is 2.5 centimeter. Again repeat that, Nana. Maximum focal length 2.5 centimeter and minimum focal length 2.27 centimeter. In between adjusted the focal length, we are getting